Whatever your thoughts on gay marriage, Attorney General Cajeton Hood says the Keith Mitchell administration is not interested in legalizing that type of union. Mr. Hood at the time was expounding on some of the bills that are to be voted on referendum day, the 27th of October. One of the bills he addressed was Bill Number 6, Rights and Freedom, which entails other areas including gender equality. The latter is continuing to raise concerns among some citizens who believe that there are loopholes, such as the international treaties that can result in the legalizing of same-sex marriage.
It is my clear view that the amendments have not in any way spelled out any variation to the existing status quo at all. I repeat. And just before I came down here, I took my time and went through the Marriage Act, which is the act made under the general parliamentary power to regulate marriages. It does not have a definition of marriage, but it exactly tells you what is not a valid marriage. And something that's startling is that in every single one of them, there's a reference between man and a woman, a female. So there is an implication in the Marriage Act, which has not been changed at all by the constitutional review point here. There is an implication, an inescapable implication, that marriage in Grenada is between a male and a female.
Mr. Hood sought to explain the local approach to international treaties.
The reality is that there are some international treaties that we've signed on to, and you know what's outside there in the world, the bigger world, and the direction that they are taking. But I want to reassure you that in all of these treaties, even in the draft here, what this draft has retained onto us is the ability, even though we've signed on to certain treaties, to make some exceptions for our local decisions. You understand the point I'm making? So if somebody comes along and says, well, we have signed on to a treaty which specifies that men could be married to men, we have the power via a national exception to say, our people are not going to sign on to that part. That's my understanding. So we are not locked in any way. And Simon has said already, look, this government has been very, very clear. The Prime Minister has been very clear. And sometimes I've been kneeling here and saying, you want to say that? Yes, I want to say that.
Senator Simon Steele, Minister of State, with specific responsibility for the environment, education and human resource development, who was also at this morning's press briefing, repeated government's policy on same-sex marriage.
I wish to reiterate this administration's policy to same-sex marriage. It is something that we are not supportive of. I repeat, this administration does not support same-sex marriage.
Tony Julian, GBN News.